It's quite a nice street. It's actually a road. It's quite spacious. It's 4 lanes, including the bus lanes. The houses are quite nice. They're all detached houses. I particularly like the trees. There's loads of trees along the street, and that's beautiful. I really do like streets with trees. But it's nice generally. It's okay. It's nice. The people are nice. The neighbours are nice.
My street, the first impressions, particularly if you look at the old houses on our side, looks like the street off Mr. Ben, because it's very close terraces and there are always people out with their cars, and there's always cats and there's always kids and there's always footballs, and there's just constant traffic, like people traffic, not a lot of traffic, but a lot of people traffic and things going on all the time.
Well, the road's really long, but it's in a nice area, and it's a turn-off from Central Avenue. And at the end of the road there's a canal, the Grantham Canal, which is quite big as well. But the area is really quiet.
The street I live on is very busy. It's become a shortcut to get from one major road to another major road. And it's got lots of old, I'd say, early 20th century houses on it.
My neighbour from next door, on their left-hand side, she's quite quiet, she's a bit depressed, I think her husband just left her. And then there's the next door to her, it's just the person's left the house. On my right-hand side, they've got really perfect with their garden. Their garden's always perfect. The grass is always green on their garden.
There's a lady which her garden touches the back of our garden, and she's quite stroppy most of the time. Because come summertime, if we're having a barbecue or something, we're playing a bit of music and that, and because I've got quite a few nieces and that, and obviously they're all from the age of sort of 2 to 6. And obviously when you get girls and that, they're making noise and that, and sometimes she pops her head over at the back and she says, "Can you keep the noise down?" and that. And she's quite peculiar. The neighbours on each side, they're fantastic. They've always been nice.
There's a really annoying family that find it cool to be out at 3 a.m. making noise, but no one else thinks that's cool. A few houses down there's a crazy old lady. There's a few interesting characters around.
Because it's quite a main road and that, and especially when people have had a drink and that, and they're walking back from the city centre, maybe walking through, you see sometimes students and that, they're like dragging wheelie bins or taking police cones and putting on their heads.
The trouble with our street is it is a very quiet residential street, but it does occasionally get what I call raz monkeys, which is people who drive the cars very, very fast down the street quite dangerously. And on this very, very quiet afternoon, the car I just heard it, like, but the awful thing was it went, and it had obviously just, because you can't see anything because of parked cars. And that was quite dramatic, because you hear it go, and you think, oh God, another idiot. And then just as you're thinking that, there's this smash.
So I prefer to live in the suburbs because I suppose it's less busy, but if I had the money, I would like to do that, but have a place in town as well, because the convenience of living in town and working in town, it just helps. And plus you can stumble home when you're drunk.
Our street is quite perfect, apart from the kids that play outside and make lots of noise. I think I just prefer it in a different location. But as far as how busy it is, it's not too bad. It's quite nice and it's not too noisy. So a quiet street, not with footballs banging against a big metal gate every day. That gets a bit much. And where your neighbours are very, very friendly, and you go round to see them, and then they offer you drinks and stuff. That'd be nice.